What is the one thing all of your significant others have said about you that annoys them, past and present, if any? Not that I don't do it, not that I won't do it good, it's just that I don't do it. So, use your imagination on that one. Okay, 2. Name something you have eaten and will never eat again. Only thing I can say is Happy Palace. It's actually like a Chinese buffet a while ago that we went to. And the only thing I can say about that place is I didn't leave happy. I left rather unhappy. Okay. Next question. Tell us about a self-inflicted accident. I was zipping up my, a windbreaker? I was zipping up a windbreaker, and all I had on was a bra under because my mom was waiting for me downstairs, so I was trying to hurry up and get down there, and I just hurried up and zipped up, and I zipped up my left tit, and that's the end of the story. Okay. Did you used to fight in school? If yes, tell us about one of the fights. Man, for real, you guys really want to incriminate myself right here. You know, I wish I could just plead the fifth on this one. For those of you guys that don't know, Mo used to be a bully. Okay, I used to be a bully. You know what I'm saying? I used to really, really talk a good game. You know what I mean? I used to say some shit. You know, like yeah. You know, I used to get other people to fight for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, go whoop that bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? I used to do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just me. I wasn't really trying to, you know, I was a straight A student. So it was like, you know, I had a report to keep up. You know what I'm saying? But, however, I was a bully. So, one particular day, I was talking about this chick in class. It was actually her and a friend, and she was, like, overweight. They were both overweight. The bell rung, and the teacher said, well, wait. He said, everybody wait. And then the old girl was just like, I said, dang, you can't wait? Dang, she just can't wait to eat. That's all I said. I said, she just can't wait to eat. After school, you know, my friends, we all usually walk together, but we had split up this day because they wanted to go to the closer bus stop, and I wanted to go to this other bus stop, so I wanted to stop at the corner and give me a cookie. You know what I'm saying? So I went on that way, and, you know, I was by myself, too. And usually, you know, I had a little clique. We had a little clique. You know, it was about like 6, 7 of us in a clique. They all went that way. You know, my fat ass wanted a cookie, so I walked by myself. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, they confronted me, you know. Both of them came up to me. They were like, you know, what that shit you said, you know, I can't wait to eat, bitch. I can't wait to eat. And I'm sitting there holding my cookie and shit like, yeah, I said that shit, you know what I'm saying? I said that shit. And then, you know, because I wasn't going to sit there and just back down, you know what I'm saying? I'm a bully, you know what I'm saying? I'm a bully, you know what I'm saying? So I'm supposed to put fear in somebody. So usually if I talk a good game, you know, I talk them down or whatever, and, you know, they back off. But since there was 2 of them against me, you know what I'm saying? They were just like, you know, say that shit now, Monique, say that shit now, say that shit to my motherfucking face, you know? And I'm just sitting there like, you know what I'm saying? What is a person to do? Either you going to not say it or you going to say it. This is Mo we talking about, so you know I said it. I was like, your fat ass can't wait to eat, bitch. That's exactly how I said it. The next thing you know, it was a left hook, a right hook, you know, an uppercut. They had to go down. I was down, and I was like, oh, shit, but I still had my cookie in my hand. They had me down and shit, so they was like really like, you know, like going at it. You know, I'm kind of like covering my face, and like one of the girls was kind of like sitting on top of me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got me down to the ground like hella fast. You know what I mean? So one of the girls was like sitting on top of me, and she wasn't really hitting me on the face, but she was just kind of like hitting me in the shoulder. I kind of found that strange. And so she was like hitting me on the shoulder and shit, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm just like, bitch, why you hitting me in the shoulder? You know? So anyway, so the other girl, as old girl's on top of me, the other chick is standing up. And at this time, both of these chicks were probably about maybe 50, 60 pounds heavier than me, both of them. And, I mean, I'm telling you that she was just like, the other girl standing up was like kicking me and shit. Kicking me all on my ass, just kicking me. And then she started stepping on my ankle. Like, what the fuck, what the hell? I'm wondering if they knew because I was on the track team. I don't know. So anyways, however, this is going on. And lo and behold, my homegirl Kenyatta came through. I mean, I'm telling you, like, this girl, she went to school, she was always flamed up. it was weird because I was always trued up and she was always flamed up. Like, we had the weirdest relationship. That's all I can say about that. But she came through, she got close and saw what was going on, and next thing you know, I was like, who? You know what I'm saying? And then they got the bitches off of me or whatever. And so then that's when I got up. I'm like, look, man, it takes two of y'all to just handle me. I mean, come on, one at a time. You know what I'm saying? But at this time, Kenyatta is already like, she on it. Kenyatta was like a tall, skinny chick. She was already on it. You know what I mean? She's like beating both of these bitches' ass and shit, right? I'm like, damn, give me one. You know, I still got my cookie in my hand. Okay? So then I go ahead and proceed to start attacking one of the chicks because, you know, one thing I think the most punk-ass shit you could ever do is jump somebody. That's the most punk-ass shit you could ever do. You know, it's always a heads-up fight with me. If it's 3 or 4 of y'all, man, I'll take y'all one at a time. But, you know what I mean? Come on, 2 or 3 of y'all. Come, for real? Come on, 2 or 3 of y'all for me. I'm not that bad. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, then it's just, you know, we fighting or whatever. We fight. Next thing you know, I'm getting her too, right? I'm getting her, and she's all of a sudden she apologizing and shit. I don't know why I did this. I don't know what I did. Why did I? You know, she's doing all that apologizing and shit, right? And I'm not really socking her. I'm just slapping her. You know, I think slapping somebody is like worse than physically just like putting your fist to their face. I'm just slapping the bitch. I'm just like, pow, pow. I'm slapping this bitch. You ever, bitch, you better go to another school, bitch. You better come back to this school. You know, it was some shit like that, right? So, at this time, I really got the upper hand on this chick, you know. Really got the upper hand. Next thing you know, Kenyatta crazy ass. Now, oh, girl, she was crazy, man, but she was like my best friend. I mean, why, for the life of me, did she jam this girl's head through the motherfucking window of this business? You know what I'm saying? She just jammed the girl's head through the window of the business. And, you know, with my luck, you know what I'm saying, I went on and my bus was coming at that same time. So I just hurried up and we just like jumped on the bus and the girl's head was still stuck through the window. I'll never forget that. And she was like, I'm gonna get cut, oh my God. I swear, true story. So we jump on the bus and we go home and everything's cool. The next day at school, it's like we couldn't even walk in the gate of the school. We couldn't even walk in the gate. The principals, counselors, everybody was out there. It was like, you. I mean, basically called out all my little entourage, right? Took us all in separate rooms and shit, you know what I mean? And then, like, it was like a little interrogation. What did you do on the day of, you know? I basically kept it real. I was like, look, I was walking, trying to give me a cookie, you know, and, you know, these girls that came, they were on me. I got them off of me. And I blacked out. I don't really remember nothing after that. See, the thing was that back in, at that time, my grades were like so excellent. You know what I'm saying? I was a straight A student. So it's kind of like, my story held a lot of water. You know what I mean? And they said, well, did you see Kenyatta do this? And I was like, look, man, I didn't see nothing. You know, I didn't see nothing. You know, after the girl was through, was like hitting me. And I was just kind of like telling a story like that. The next thing you know, they said, what kind of shoes was Kenyatta wearing? I'm sitting there like, I don't know. And they were looking at my shoes or looking at the bottom of my shoes and shit like that. Come to find out, Kenyatta put her foot on the girl's face. And at the time, back in the day, Guess shoes was like in. And I bullshit you not, she had a Guess imprint on her face from the bottom of the shoe, because I guess what ended up happening, they called the police or whatever the case, and they saw the Guess imprint on the side of her face. But Kenyatta went on and confessed. She was like, yeah, I did it. You know what I'm saying? I did it. They was like jumping around and the girl started hitting me and then blah, 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 blah. So I pretty much got off with a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? He just let me go. I was a victim because I was a victim. You know what I mean? I didn't tell Kenyatta, hey, go ahead and do what you do. I mean, Kenyatta is crazy, you know, so she gonna do whatever she gonna do regardless. But they end up expelling her from school, and yeah, that was some cold-blooded shit. You know what I'm saying? But she kind of just basically took the rap for everything. You know, she was like, only thing I saw Mo doing was defending herself, you know, and, you know, whatever. But that's pretty much how that ended. I went on and finished school. I think I was in 8th grade, so I ended up graduating and going to the 9th grade. But poor Kenyatta didn't. Kind of fucked up. But I never seen those girls after that. I mean, I never seen them. I mean, they never came back to school. But Y'all gotta be careful, man. Y'all find somebody. Remember, man, shoe imprints, all that shit, man. They do all that shit. It's more high tech now, so you gotta really be careful. You hit somebody, you got a ring on, the ring imprint, they can check that shit too. So y'all just gotta be careful. So yeah, that was a long answer. Okay, let me move on. Moving on. Okay, what is something that gives you genuine peace of mind? Walking on the beach. Clears my thoughts, everything. I can think so much more clearly. I'm at peace with everything. I love the beach. I love water. Thank God I don't stay that far away. That's why I love California. This is my home, my life, my everything. I can never imagine living anywhere else. California is the business. We deal with earthquakes and shit, but, I mean, a lot of us out here in California, we used to it. You know, we could be sitting up here talking and shit, and earthquake and shit, we be like shaking and shit and be like, anyways, like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, this earthquakes don't really mean shit. I mean, we'll know, I guess, when the big one hit, you know, when the motherfuckers shake too long. You know what I'm saying? It's like we know when if it shake too long, we know. Question number 6. What is a lie you told in the past to keep you out of trouble with your parents? I mean, I just put a lie on top of the lie. Like, you know, I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Who broke that motherfucking lat? It wasn't me. Knowing damn well I did it. But it's like, you know, I mean, that's like the main thing. Like, I didn't do it. Like, I can't think of, like, a specific thing that I said, like a lie that I would have told. I basically just told on my little brother or sister or my other brothers or something. You know what I mean? I just kind of just told on them. You know, if I'm trying to save my ass. Because my parents whooped ass. I mean, they whooped ass, dude. They whooped ass. It wasn't no, you know, I didn't get spanked and we didn't get timeouts and we didn't get none of that. I mean, they whooped ass. You know, it was a time where, you know, somebody fuck up, and if my mom really couldn't figure out who did it, she didn't take a long process to think about it. She just started fucking everybody up, like all of us. We all got fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And then we get mad, like, man, you know you did that shit. You know you did it. You know what I'm saying? And I still say it denial the whole time. I'd be like, man, it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't me. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. So basically all the lies that to cover lies or lies that I told or whatever, it wasn't me. That was pretty much it. Thank God I don't lie anymore. Question number 7. The worst way someone could break up with me is to send me a video email and pretty much not really saying much, just like totally holding another girl and like kissing a bitch and shit like that. And, you know, and probably have that song in the background playing, you know, she's the best I ever had, not you, but she's the best I ever had. You know, probably some shit like that. That'll be some fucked up shit, you know, that's time, like, when a woman's scoring, you know, that's gonna be some type of shit I'll be on, like, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? You gonna send me a video with you and another chick talking about she's the best you ever had? Oh, hell no. This is how we breaking up like this? After everything I've done for you? I'll make a sex video, and then I email that shit back to him. Number 8, what is the favorite thing to cook? What is your favorite thing to cook? If you can't cook, what do you love to have cooked for you? Baked chicken. I love to bake chicken, and I love to bake desserts, like cakes, cupcakes, and stuff like that, because my son loves cupcakes, you know what I mean? He just licks the frosting off, but... And I'm going to go ahead and end this video, because I know I probably tell a lot of shit, and you guys got an earful, and y'all probably seen a different side of me, and y'all might not see me out of the same eyes now. Shit. And I'm doing this damn 31-day thing, man. Look, man, don't charge what I said to my heart. Look, matter of fact, recant what I said about did you ever fight in school. I plead the 5th on that, okay? We'll just say, like, just wipe that out of your mind. That shit never happened, okay? And then about me sending that sex tape to old boy, if he broke up with me via email, with the video, just I plead the 5th on that too. Not saying I did it, I'm just saying I plead the 5th. Like I wouldn't do that. Okay, so basically this was like maybe 6 questions for me. Okay, you guys ain't gonna remember the other shit that I said. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Mo, you're my girl, and keep that shit pushing, y'all. I'm still saying deuces until I can find another word. Okay, y'all find a word for me. Let me know what I can say at the end of these damn videos. So I've been saying deuces forever. Deuces. You know, shit like that. So you guys keep it pushing and keep that shit 100%. Alright? And I'm out. I'm not going to say deuces.